with you guys on the new XS Ignite. Okay, so this is a very exciting product. Myself is very exciting is because I'm very honored because I'm being invited as the XS Ignite associate for this program before they officially launch it. So which means I'm actually among the 70 over ABO being selected throughout Malaysia to try out this product earlier in the month of September. So they actually have already sent it to us by end of August, 31st of August, I received it. So immediately I have tried out the product, and actually the feedback and my own result is actually very promising and very positive. But before I go into sharing with you all my own experience and also the feedback that I have with this product, I would like to share with you some of the key points that you should know also about this product and why it is so tempting for a lot of people to try out now, because this is among the hot selling product this month, and I believe it might go to TNA very fast. Okay, so if let's say you yourself is wanting to try, or you wanted to actually share it to your friend, you please secure a unit for yourself first. So at least you yourself can benefit from the product first before you start sharing with others. Okay, so this is the product that we actually looking at. So in the short name that we have, and easier for us to share with anyone, we call it XS Ignite. But the full name that you have in the box is actually called the blood orange fruit drinks, which actually implies the extract that we have in this product. Okay, so there's also incorporated with the Isomaltulose and also the L-Glutamine content inside, which all these three blend together, we call it the Trio Fury blend, that actually help to achieve the same objective and target for this drink. Okay, so the slogan and also the tagline for this product is actually burn. So the burn is actually an acronym for these four direction of this product, and also the effectiveness of this product is actually targeting these four area. First is to boost the workout performance. So like I mentioned during the promotion slide, for anyone who is already consider have their ideal weight, they can still go for this because it will help their workout performance. And then second, U is actually to unleash our ideal body. So again, weight is actually a very surface thing, but anyone who already joined Amway for a while and they have undergo body key program, they know that composition is actually the key for everything on top of weight. So when we talk about composition, we always emphasize on the ideal body form and also body shape, right? So this product will actually help us to unleash our ideal body. Okay, and then third, R is to reduce the fat accumulation. So the product itself is specially designed to reduce this fat accumulation in our body. So I think and most importantly is point number 4, in the natural approach for fat burning. So it's using a natural approach whereby the ingredient being used is actually all natural, and this natural ingredient itself has that function to help our body to achieve that. So there's no drugs or medication involved in this product. That's the first disclaimer that we should know if let's say we are sharing with anyone or we ourselves want to use it, and that's actually the safest thing that we can share with people, right? So when it comes to the ingredient that we have inside, actually there are 3 main ingredients which you already stated in the name of the product itself. So of course, the first one is the key hero in this product, which is the Moro blood orange extract. So the Moro blood orange extract, there's 400 mg inside, proven to effectively manage body weight. So this extract, can we easily find it in other products? We can't, because it's actually a patented product. So we need to get that patent in order to incorporate into this XS product. So second is actually the Isomaltulose ingredient inside, which helps to boost our workout performance. And then lastly, the L-Glutamine is helped to promote the energy metabolism. So when we look at this product, right, we can think of 3 things. One is weight management. Second is workout performance. Number 3 is energy metabolism. So when we talk about energy metabolism, is especially important for people who is already more than 20 years old, because we all know that our body metabolism start to slow down after 20 years old. Okay, so you will notice a lot of people, it's very hard to get down their numbers in terms of their weight after they age, right? So it's not that they didn't practice discipline on their diet and so on, but actually metabolism play an important role as well. So if let's say we can do it natural approach to increase the metabolism, this is actually a best product for us to try out. So like I mentioned, the highlight is actually the content of the Morosil, which is the Moro blood orange extract. We call it Morosil. So the Morosil is actually a Italy patented ingredient. So these three ingredient blend is scientifically formulated and proven to be effective. That's why they combine these three together. And is backed by research most importantly. So you will notice that the leaflet and also the information that Amway share has been properly cited with a lot of research paper. So it's not a product that create to just create hype to be viral and then it's not effective. Okay, so innovative fast melt powder form. So it's not only simply come up with a product with ingredient also, but in terms of the usability and also the digestibility is something that Amway is always emphasized on also. So we can guarantee ourselves that we are actually opting for the best brand with the best technology and ingredients inside. So meet the Morocell, the blood orange. So when I share with people some of the feedback and also experience that I get, just like yesterday, one of my friends told me, oh, the moment he saw this picture, he said, oh, this is the one that can find in Jaya Grocer, the grapefruit. So it's a different thing. So we ourselves have to be very clear. The ingredient that we use inside this new product is very exclusive one. It's not something like the grapefruit that you found in the Jaya Grocer, although they look very similar, but it's totally different thing. And of course, at the different pricing also, because a patented ingredient normally is you very high value also. So the cultivate for this particular blood orange is cultivated in the nutrient-rich volcanic soil of the Italian Mount Etna. So it's in the Sicily Island at the southern, east southern region, where it's a lot of volcano, but at the same time, it's also suitable because it's a nutrient-rich soil, right? So this fruit is also very rich in antioxidant. The anthocyanins, which is one of the phytonutrient inside, is also very rich. Then thrive in varying temperature, hot days or cold nights. And then it's also very intense in terms of the aroma and also the strong flavor. So you will be able to experience it if, let's say, you have already tried out the drink. Actually, the taste is quite pleasant. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's just like grape and also the mix of grape, orange kind of feel. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very tasty. You can go and try out yourself. And then the dark purplish red flesh due to the high content of the anthocyanin that we already mentioned. So in fact, this is actually the highest pigmented citrus species in the world. That means the one that is highest concentrated in the coloring, the natural coloring. So the moment you cut the fruits that you'll notice is very, very rich in the red color, among the highest coloring density in nature fruit. In citrus family, not all fruits are in citrus family. Okay, so less acidic and also slightly sweeter tasting than the normal orange. So this is the features of this orange. So what is the Morocell? So in short, Morocell is actually the extract from the fruits that we have explained just now. And why we choose this Morocell is because it has been clinical proven. It can help to reduce the fat formation. So fat formation is once we intake the food, right, you will go through the liver, and liver is the one that actually help to undergo a process to produce the fat. So that process can actually be reduced, the formation, through this Morocell's existence. So secondly is to improve our body composition, which is the one that we want, because people who know well about weight, they know that composition is overweight. Okay, and also reduce body weight and also BMI. Of course, this is just a byproduct. If let's say you manage to improve the composition, and you will be able to bring down your weight also. And then reduce the waist and also hip circumference. So when I said body composition, it also focuses on how good we look, right? So one of the factors that actually affect our look and whether we look smart, we look fit, okay, is all this circumference reading. So this, when we say proven with the clinical, you can see MWay and also Neutralite, be it artificial or anything, we always go with the gold standard of when we do the research clinical study. Okay, so when we say gold standard, it always comes with another group, which is the placebo. So placebo is a group whereby they also given with one solution, but the solution is actually no active content. Okay, so this is just to prove that people, the effectiveness of the things that they intake is not because of the placebo effect, which is the psychology effect. Because we all know that psychology does play a role in terms of giving our body recovery and also the strength to improve itself also. Okay, but then if let's say the ingredient is really effective, by right, it should surpass the effect that's coming from the psychology side. So this is actually to prove. So the red color is actually the one with the active ingredient given to one group, and then the placebo group, you can see the result is so different. Okay, especially after 6 months, you can see Morocil is so obvious, showing the effectiveness in lowering body weight by 4.2%, lowering the waist circumference by 3.6%, lowering the hip circumference by 2.8%. Okay. So what is the isomaltulose, that the other two ingredients that we have on top of the Morocil? So the first one, isomaltulose, actually is the types of carbs, but it's actually a slow release carbs. So this slow release carbs actually it helps us to curb our craving also in the long term. So these 5 of the function, first is to provide a steady energy supply to our body, to sustain the body for a longer time compared to the other sugar. Because other sugar, if let's say it's not the slow release type, it might create more craving, and also it will be consumed very fast. And then number 3, increase the endurance for sport training workout. Number 4, it helps to boost metabolism for natural fat burning. And lastly, provide a feeling of fullness for longer. Okay. And this is the last ingredient, last key ingredient that we have in the L-Glutamine. Is the L-Glutamine is a type of amino acid, which is, in other words, is a form of protein for our body. So what L-Glutamine can help is actually to promote fat burning. This type of amino acid, it helps to promote fat burning. Secondly, it helps to increase lean body tissue and also muscle tissue hydration for reduce muscle fatigue. And if you, let's say you are an active person, you are workout, you do running, all that, okay, it also helps to promote muscle strength and also recovery. So on top of the daily exercise and also fitness activities that you already have, if you incorporate this XS Ignite, it will actually help you to boost your performance and also help a lot of recovery, and you will help indirectly help to reduce the injury that we might have if let's say we have a strong muscle. Okay, so who can actually benefit from the XS Ignite? Actually, a very big market. Okay, so for people who overweight or obese individual, they can help to improve. And for the fitness enthusiasts, if you have a very fit fan already doing cycling, doing outdoor activities, all that, just introduce them this as actually a booster to help them conserve their energy better, to utilize their energy better also, and also help recovery. So daily guide for the better you, actually this is actually a simple guide. Okay, we use it before meal. Okay, for XS Ignite, if you are consuming a meal, you consume it before the meal. And if let's say you are a fitness enthusiast, you want to consume it for the workout purpose, you also consume it before your workout. So of course, we always advocate the importance of balanced, healthy lifestyle. It's not just that one product gives you the entire solution, right? Of course, during our testing trial period, I mean in September, among all the advocates that actually try out the products, there are actually 3 groups. So we also have a group, which is the group that I'm in, which we don't have to require to do any changes on the lifestyle. Okay, we just consume the product, also showing very positive feedback and also result. But here we always want to make our stand very clear. We are actually promoting a holistic, healthy lifestyle. But of course, if you are lazy or you just want to one product and see result, this is a good bet to go for XS Ignite. But if let's say you want to go for holistic, of course, all the aspect that being taught in Body Key, Malaysia Healthy Plate, okay, and limit our own calorie intake, and then do exercise regularly. That is actually the way to go for long term. Okay, so what is the difference between Moral Blood Orange and also our existing Green Tea Plus, right? So our Green Tea Plus, we all know the active ingredient inside is EGCG, but for this one, the active ingredient inside is actually the Morasil, which contain the anthocyanin, the flavonoids, and also the hydrocinamic acid and ascorbic acid. So for how it works, I think just now I have already mentioned multiple times, it helps to reduce the fat accumulation. But for EGCG is mainly help to break down the fats. So when you say break down the fats is the process before is being processed by the liver. But for reduced fat accumulation is actually to block the formation of the fat, and also the accumulation of it is actually during the liver processing. Okay, so both are very different in terms of the functionality, and EGCG help to increase the energy expenditure also. So the result, it might be vary by individual, but mainly if let's say you are consuming SS-in-9, it helps to improve body composition, your body weight, your BMI, waist, hip, and circumference, and also reduce fat accumulation, of course, the main objective, and also to promote fat burning. Okay, but for the Green Tea Plus, mainly to increase fat loss at the abdominal area, and then fight free radical, better control of cholesterol, triglyceride, and also fasting glucose level. It also helps to increase our BMR. Okay, and then how to use, we all know Green Tea Plus is with or after the meal, but for SS-in-9, everything is before. Okay, for meal is before, for workout is also before, right? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. If let's say today, these are the high calorie food that we intake, right? It could be in carbs form or it could be in fat form. But even if you don't intake fat today, the excess in carbs, eventually when it goes to our body, we didn't utilize, our body have a mechanism to actually store it in the form of fat. So carbs indirectly is equals to fat as well. I mean, if let's say you are a person who is not active or underutilize your energy. So if let's say this, we have a product which is called CV+. If let's say mainly for the carbs, we are able to block the absorption of carbs by our liver. Okay, but then if let's say food is high calorie food, which is coming from fats, right? Okay, of course, we can have Green Tea Plus to help. But if let's say those excess one already processed, in order to reduce the accumulation and also to block the process of formation, okay, this is where the SS-in-9 will come into place. You can see it actually helps to block the process of lipogenesis, which is the formation of the fat accumulation in our body. Okay, so if let's say we always have a craving, want to intake more high calorie food, the consumption of this SS-in-9 with the help of the Isomaltulose and also the L-Glutamine inside, it helps us to suppress the appetite to want to consume those type of food, more reduce the frequency. Okay, so overall, it helps to improve the things that we have mentioned just now. And this is another slide to just make it clear. You can see the EGCG is basically help to increase the lipolysis. Unlike the just now, it's actually to block the process of the formation, right? So this is a process by fat cells are being broken down in the body. Okay, so this is have to increase the breakdown process. So when it is break down effectively, then it will actually reduce the absorption and the process in the liver. Okay, so it's and for our existing energy drink that is being marked with the burning symbol, which currently we only have two, which is the pink grapefruit and also the classic black. So these two, they are having the chlorogenic acid, which is the green coffee extract, green coffee bean extract inside that actually help to increase the thermogenesis. So this is another different function whereby it helps to process of the process of heat production, or in other words, it helps to fat burning process. Okay, so it also helps to increase our best BMR rate. Okay, so it's very, very good to incorporate for workout. But at the same time, you can also, some people may ask, oh, if I drink the SS drink, can I also consume the SS-in-9? Yes, you can, because one is actually to increase the thermogenesis. The other one is actually to help to improve your performance on sport also. Of course, this is in terms of energy, but that is actually in terms of the sugar level, the energy control, the recovery of the muscle, and so on. So it's these two can actually pair up and work even better. Okay, so after talk about the product, I think it's important for us to look at some of the live testimonials. So good thing about Amway product is always that we can easily get a lot of good testimonial, because Amway product is being shared and being sold through words of mouth. So when we say words of mouth, is people sharing to people that is close to them. So we need to be the first ambassador of the product. So same goes to myself, and I'm still very pleased because I'm being selected as one of the advocate. And this is actually my result in 10 days only, because last month I have to submit the result in 10 days time because I'm traveling. So I have to do it in 10 days, but I believe if I manage to do it longer, it will be even more obvious the result. But even so, in 10 days, you can see my weight has dropped by almost 3 over kg. Okay, and my fat mass has reduced about 2 kg. The body fat percentage has reduced almost 3%. Okay, and you can see, more surprisingly, is my visceral fat also dropped by 1. Okay, so I just want to reiterate, I'm in the group whereby I don't have to do any change in my lifestyle. That means, I'm a person who will work out regularly, but I don't have to increase it. So I just maintain, and at the same time, I also eat as usual, and then I consume this excess in night. Okay, so this is the result for that. And we also get a lot, and many, and I don't have enough time to show you everything, but I just pick up a few that is very impressive to share with you. So this is one of the doctor, one of our leaders in Amway that also achieved a very tremendous result. You can see the changes in the body shape and also the composition, right, using the product. And also the circumference is something that we will emphasize also. So if let's say you undergo the challenge later on, we are also measuring all this, your waist, your hip, okay, the circumference. So these are actually the one that contribute to better looking self, right? So for this ABO guy also, you can see is almost like me, also not full month, also just like almost 15 days, 15 to 16 days, drop from 68.7 to 65.8, the weight. Body fat, you can see also almost 3%, okay? And then the muscle got slight increase. Visceral fat also dropped by 1. Okay, so on the left-hand side is some of the circumference measurement. This is the other ABO, just that I put it together. So this is for ladies also. You can see the body fat from 25.3 to 24.3, dropped by 1%. But in terms of the circumference, you can see such an improvement in the hip and also the waistline. Okay, we also have one leader on the right-hand side, which actually she came and shared with us I think 2 weeks back at our center. Okay, so you can see she also tremendous result. She is actually a mother already, but then still managed to, through this product and this program, managed to improve in terms of the waistline from 70 cm to 67.5. And in the subsequent slide, you are able to see in terms of the shaping and also how she transformed in this program. Okay, she is in the group whereby incorporate between the XS Ignite and also Green Tea Plus. So good news is actually now you don't have to choose, because either you go for the Jumpstart Kit or you go for the Turbo Edition, you have this both work hand in hand together to help you in this journey already. So definitely it has been proven these two can work very well together. So I'm very surprised to see this before after picture all from this leader. So she's also one of the early advocates that try out the product in month of September already. So you can see this is very, very obvious. I think anyone who just focus on weight number definitely cannot see something even more, which is from here picture itself, we can see in terms of the shaping and also become more fit in terms of the look of your body. That is even more important, right? And then here is another two. No exercise. So this one is we don't promote don't exercise, but here is some of the APO that actually use the product without exercise, but they still manage to lose weight. Okay, so this is to prove that the active ingredient inside is really making it works naturally. Okay, and then on the right hand side, you can see even like I mentioned just now, especially for aged people or more elderly people, normally their body metabolism have slowed down, even including ourselves, because like I said, it's after 20 years old, right? So including all of us here, our metabolism rate has actually already reduced. So slowly, actually, you'll notice it's getting harder and harder to lose weight one. Okay, so this product has helped this leader also to in a short time of 1 week. This is actually from the look itself, you can already see definitely the circumference will have improved. Okay, so now I just want to do a very simple demo, which I don't think is a demo also, just to let you